Hello again. I hope you're doing good today. I am doing a video all about ShyBear Cosmetics. They were previously Shy Girl Cosmetics. They've recently changed their name. So adorable, ShyBear. Disclaimer before I start this video, I do know personally the owner of this company, so I may be a little biased in how I feel about these products. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so a little bit about the company. They launched back in November of last year. They are Southern California based, Asian female owned, and they are a small but growing brand. I think they have a lot of potential to do great things in the future. A lot of their aesthetic is cute, precious. A lot of their art is hand done by commissioned artists. Their products are very multifunctional and they're just adorable in general. So I'm going to show you the things that I have purchased in total from when they launched to now. And they recently had a sale going on with proceeds going to charity, so I picked up a few things and I'll show you kind of a little bit of everything and then we'll try on as well. A free gift with purchase was this adorable gummy bear clip. So precious. I'm going to put it in now. Yes, yes. So cute. I'm going to put in a few other clips to get my hair out of the way. Okay, so I need to put you down. I need to put you down, Mama. Thank you. So when they very first launched, I had picked up just a few things. It was back in November when we were about to move, so I wasn't really trying to accumulate new makeup when I was trying to just move it to a new location. So what I had picked up, oh, you're back. So one of the original items I had bought from ShyBear was this liquid eyeshadow. This one is in number 6. These are actually being discontinued from the brand. I think she's launching like a new formula. Oh my gosh. A new formulation or possibly just like a new shade range. I'm not sure yet. Oh my gosh. This one is a little wand applicator for like the glitter application. I also have, I had purchased a little kit, rather a bundle, and it had come with an eyeshadow palette. It had come with a cake liner and brush duo. It had come with a liquid lipstick, and it had come with their lip lover lip oil. This is my old one, so I have a replacement that I got to replace it. Okay, so this time around I got this adorable little brush. It says ShyBear Cosmetics. It has a little paw on it. This one had a few color options. You could get it like with a certain color handle and a certain color bristles. This was just the combination I liked best. Now this one I've taken out of its original packaging. This one was one of their blushes. I still have the thing, Apple of My Eye, so it's kind of like a red blush. The packaging originally was just really challenging for me to open, so I melted the adhesive and then took it out and put it in my little custom palette. I also got this bundle with 4 colors of the cake eyeliner set. These are really fun. You just apply water to your brush, dip them in, and then you have a really flexible. And this time around I got, oh, and I also had gotten the Faux Mink lashes in the style Doll. The new items to my collection are the M lashes, and these are the BB lashes. Really cute. These are both kind of dreamy and wispy. This is the new lip oil that I picked up. I probably won't open it until oh my goodness. I probably won't open it until the other one is completely used up. And then the last thing that's new is I got another blush, but this one is in the color Lychee, I believe. Number 5. So this is the color, I'm sorry, Peach Ring. I forgot. I got that. Kind of like a really soft orangey. So for me, I just think I have like dexterity mild issues with my fingers, so I can't quite get it to be open. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It is open. Really cute peachy color. So now, what I think I'll do is I'm going to do my base of makeup and my brows, and then we'll do a full face. So I'll see you soon. And I'm back. So I think we're gonna do eyes first. Since we have like ready peachy blushes and then like a brownie orange lip, I figure we'll do something really like warm on the eyes just to make it cohesive. And because I'm challenging myself to use a little bit of everything that I have, we'll try to incorporate the white cake liner and the liquid glitter in there somehow too. We'll see. I'm going to start off by using my lip oil. Don't mind the used wand. I tend to put this over like matte products, so it's accumulated a little bit of that color. Okay, so for eyes, I'm going to go in with an eye base first. This is the Anastasia Eye Primer. This one's funny because you just need less than you think you need. And when I very first got it, it was incredibly messy. I didn't know how little I needed until it was too late. So now that I've used the Shy Girl eyeshadow palette a few times, I do have some criticisms of it. I think for a very first eyeshadow palette, it's adorable and it's really just like eye-catching in the sense that it's just an appealing shade range. But I think performance-wise, it does lack pigmentation on some of the shades, and then some of the others are fine. So it's just a little bit inconsistent. And it could just be because the colors that don't show up that well are just a little bit more pastel. And so maybe that's just a challenging color to make really pigmented. So here is the cover, and here is the back, and it does come with a mirror, and then here are the colors inside. So to keep it with that warmth, I'm probably going to go in with these, and then these ones, and then probably that gold. So my friend Ashley and I met when we were both working at the same Sephora location in California, and I remember the first time that I met her, it was in the month of October, and I remember because our store was having like a Halloween makeup calendar contest, so like every day of the month was a different look. So like one day it was like fairies, and one day it was like Disney inspired, and it was just like a fun calendar of looks. And that was my very first month working for the store, and I was working at another job at the same time, so it was hard to clock out of work from my first job and then go home, get ready, and then come to Sephora, because I would usually work at night. And so I didn't usually always participate. But anyways, on this special day, I had seen Ashley at work, but we didn't really know each other. I think she was hired around the same time as me, but she had already come from makeup background. So I was new and I was a cashier. I didn't have any like beauty responsibilities for clients or anything, but she was one of the makeup artists, so she was able to help customers like with their foundation match and trying on products. So anyways, on this day, it was a little bit slow, and she was working on the floor, and she came over to the register where I was, and I noticed her eye makeup was so amazing. She had done like a Ziggy Stardust inspired eye look, and it just looked so cool. And she had the tips of her hair dyed like a neon yellow, and I was just like, wow, like so cool. Amazing. I was not very bold with my makeup in my early 20s. I feel like I just did like very simple, like thick black liner, mascara, foundation, and brows. I didn't do like blush or lipstick or any like creativity at that point, at least. Anyway, so it struck conversation, and we started to talk, and it was just like a nice wholesome like way to meet somebody, like, wow, I love your makeup, thank you, and like, you know, chatting about it. So we continued working together for a while, maybe a whole year or so, and I probably don't remember all the details right, but she got a job at a makeup counter outside of Sephora. I think it was like in Nordstrom, one of the beauty counters in there, and I think that was a really big, probably a really great step for her, because I think at Sephora she wasn't being utilized for her artistry as much, because in my eyes, she was like the most talented makeup artist at the time at the store, and I think the management didn't really see that potential, and so they didn't really utilize her skills, or I don't know, that was just my perception. So anyway, she got a job at a beauty counter, and I remember going to visit her once, and I wanted to get my makeup done by her because I really had wanted to try that brand that she was working for. But I hadn't made an appointment, and she was already helping like a few customers back to back, so although I waited for a while, I was like, well, I'm probably not going to be helped for a while, so I had left. But anyways, we stayed in touch. And then later on, she started working for one of the brands that Sephora did carry, and she was basically like a brand artist, is kind of like one way to describe it. Pretty much just meaning that she would come to our store for like a 4-hour day and just try to basically sell like that brand, and it was up to the Sephora employees to help the customers be recommended to her. So that was just sort of like a normal part of the business. So, you know, we struck up friendship again, and we exchanged numbers, and like another year or so had passed probably, and that's when I started doing freelancing on the side. And an old coworker from my very first job had found my makeup page on Instagram, and she had seen my work, I guess, and she messaged me basically asking, you know, what are your rates? You know, I'm interested in your services. And I was so flattered because we hadn't talked in so long, maybe like 7 or 8 years or so, but she had seen my work online and, you know, wanted me to do her makeup. Anyways, it was going to be a big bridal party of, I think, the bride plus 5 girls, and although I probably could have done it by myself, it's just not strategic. If you start the day at like 6 a.m., you could probably get everyone done by like, you know, 1 o'clock, which is what they wanted. But instead, I was like, oh no, I can bring, you know, a second artist and we can get through everyone more quickly. So, the original friend of mine who I had asked like 6 months ahead of time, like, hey, would you be interested in helping me with this job? It'll pay this much, it'll be this much time, this location, like, can I count on you? Hello. Is it her time? Here she goes. So, I had asked one of my makeup friends at the time, when the bride had originally reached out to me, and I had asked this friend, and I had said, you know, this is going to be where it's at. Like, can I count on you to help me? And my friend was like, yeah, absolutely. Like, I'll be there. I put in my calendar, no problem. And so, you know, 3 months go by, and me and the bride meet, and we have like a consultation and like a trial. She was going to be a guest in a wedding like that day, and so she was like, oh, why don't we do it today so I can wear it for the event, see how it lasts, see how it photographs, which I think is a really great way to test like a service, because then you're going to be wearing it for so many hours, you're going to be photographed, you're going to be dancing. So anyways, I went to the bride's house, I did the trial, everything was great. And then we had talked about, okay, like, right before the wedding, let's have another trial, which I think is standard. So it's about a month before the wedding, and I reach out to my friend and I say, hey, just checking in, it's been a while. Are you still good to help me for this bridal party? And she was like, oh, no, sorry, I can't. And it was a little hard to take in, because at the time I figured, or I considered us to be pretty good friends. And she said that, I was like, oh, okay, great. Like, how am I going to find anyone in time to help take over this job? So I had posted on my Instagram at the time, on my makeup page, basically just saying, hey, I'm looking for help with, you know, a bridal party. I know a lot of you are makeup artists as well, like, can you help me? And in the back of my mind, I was thinking about Ashley, because I knew I loved her work, and she was so, and although we didn't like keep in touch very closely, we were still like, you know, we got along well. So anyways, I thought about her, but I hadn't like asked her directly if she was interested. And a few girls that I had worked with had messaged me, and I was like, oh yeah, you'd be a good choice, you'd be a good choice. But then Ashley had messaged me, and she was like, hey girl, like, I can help, like, what are the details? And so it was like, it was meant to be, like, although we hadn't talked in so long, it was a good fit. So anyways, so she and I went to the bridal suite the day of the wedding. We knocked out 3 girls each. It was great. And we told each other, like, if, you know, if you need help, like, I'll help you. If I need help, like, you'll help me. It was, you know, just like a good partnership. So anyways, that's just a little backstory about my friendship with her and, you know, how we know each other. Okay, so now that I have my eyes on, this is where I'll kind of give my feedback of, like, areas of improvement. I feel like I'm accustomed to eyeshadows that don't really get patchy or, like, get, like, balding areas. When I layer up browns, usually they get really dark, but although I layered up this brown quite a lot, it still looks quite faded. And I feel like if I still were to add more, it might just not get as deep as I want it to be, which is okay. I think I would recommend this more for someone who really likes light washes of color and doesn't really want anything too dramatic. So that's who I think this palette is for. And I know she's coming up with a new palette launching like next week or in a couple weeks that's more of like a spring theme, and I'm really excited to see what the color concept is on that. Okay, so let's move on to liner. So I'm going to be using the white cake liner. So what I'm doing is I filled up the cake liner lid with some water from the sink, and then I have the liner here. I'm just dipping my brush that's into the water and then dipping it into the white. I don't know if you can see it. What I've learned from using this a few times is you don't want to use too much water, but you still need a good amount. You have to find a right consistency to make the liner fluid enough without getting watery. If it is too watery, it's gonna get a little bit messy and it's not gonna set in place. So if you haven't used cake liner before. Okay, so now that we have our liner on, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna take that liquid glitter and just put it in the inner corners. When I saw this color online, I thought it was unique because it looks clear and pink, but the shimmers are actually like a pink, green, blue iridescent, so it just sort of like reflects this really cool color combination. Put on my mascara. Okay, now onto the cheeks. So I'm going to be using the new blush that I got, and then I might dip into the one I have originally. And I've been dying to use this really adorable brush. I can't wait. So it has this cute little paw print on it. Typically I wouldn't apply my blush with this shape of brush, but let's just see what happens. It's a cute like wash of peach. Very cute. Uh-oh, I closed it. No. Okay. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that red that I have. And use a little bit more of a precise brush. And then just maybe hit it right in the center of the blushing. Very cute. Super cute. Okay, last few things. I'm going to put on the liquid lipstick. Now, technically this one is called a sheer liquid lipstick, which I think is unusual. I've only tried this once, so I can't really remember what my thoughts are. So it has a flat wand. Texture feels kind of like whipped, which I kind of like. It feels very soft, as it's called, soft spoken. I can imagine shearing it out like it's called, kind of like blotting it off so that you have more of like a whisper of color. That's nice. Okay, so the last thing I want to try is one of the new lashes. I think I'm gonna go with EM. So here's what they look like. Very, very cute. Okay, I'm back. So off camera, I put on some dark brown liner on the top lash line, just where the lashes are, and then I did some tight lining on my upper lash line. So now I'm going in with my right lash. I'm just taking standard duo. This one is in the dark. I think this one is latex free. I can't remember, but this is not the squeezy type. This is the one that has the little wand. I typically opt for the black, just because I've had better luck with how it dries. I would rather it dry black than the clear one that kind of dries like a lavender color, or maybe it's just I happen to notice it. I'm also kind of just rounding the lash a little bit more, just stretching it in all directions. I just find that it fits the curvature of the eye a little better. So I have a little applicator tool, but you can just use like your fingers. You can use tweezers. I know a lot of people don't recommend tweezers because you can accidentally jab your eye, so don't do that if you're not comfortable. Since my lips have been drying down, you can see that they do look like they're almost powdery. It is a cool effect. I think I have too dry of lips to wear this every day, so I'll shortly be putting the lip oil over top, I'm sure. Okay, so in retrospect, I definitely should have trimmed these lashes, but I think I was just so eager to put them on, I just wanted to see what they fit like. These are lovely. These are really beautiful. I love that they are dramatic, but I like that they're a little bit sparse, so it kind of just looks like, you know, how lashes look when they have mascara on. I mean, obviously not like this. These are really beautiful though. I personally like, well, I go back and forth, but I like a thick band because I feel like it gives that illusion of like a thicker lash line at the bottom or at the base. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, so now let me do the other eye. Some of my favorite lashes I've ever tried are actually from Huda Beauty. I think that was the first brand I ever splurged on to get expensive lashes. And I remember I loved the Samantha lashes. I think I still have a new pair that I'm just kind of like waiting to save it for like a special occasion. But something about the way that they're just crafted so meticulously beautiful. They have that thicker band. The lashes look kind of full and wispy at the same time. Those are just some of my favorite. I haven't bought from Huda Beauty in a very long time, so I don't know if they're all still the same or what. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess that is everything I wanted to show you guys. I think out of everything, my favorite products are the blushes from the brand. They're just really soft. They're not glittery. They're not like chalky matte. They have more of this like just softness to them, which I really like. I'm really excited to try more. I know she said recently that they're going to be coming in new packaging, so I'm excited to see that. My next favorite things are definitely the cake liners. I think these are really fun, and since I've never had cake liners before, I think they're just really different in my collection of things, that these would come in handy just to have like great precision and like color on the face. I only have 5 colors, but I think she has a total of like 12 now, so I think that's really fun if you wanted to like go crazy with all the colors. And also these lashes, just beautiful. They just look like, make me look like I'm a doll. I don't know, I love them. I don't wear lashes every day, so when I do put them on, I'm like, whoa, these look cool. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this and just, you know, getting to listen to me talk while I put on makeup. If you have tried the brand, what is your favorite thing from them? If you haven't tried them yet, I would say go over to the website, just take a look. Their sale might still be going on today, Monday, the 16th, or what's today? Oh my god, today's Tuesday the 16th. I think it ended yesterday. But nonetheless, check out their Instagram. They often repost their own customers, which is really great. Anyways, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something fun today. And if you have any suggestions of what else you'd like to see from me, just shoot me a comment. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks again. Bye.